So I've got Joe Norris from Get Your Tips Out, and today's video is about sports betting AI software. So obviously you've been spending quite a lot of time with myself as well in trying to develop artificial intelligence as being a software provider in the back end to create an AI gambling bot.
Yeah.
And Get Your Tips Out, I've got their own in-house, it's called the Bettors Blueprint, which kind of crunches so much data from different sources, both for football tips and for horse racing tips. So can you provide a little bit more information? Let's talk about initially the sports betting AI software for football. How are you using that? What kind of information are you loading in? And is it helping you? Does it save you time? How is it helping you help to make better informed decisions for your football tips?
Yeah, so obviously it's an internal AI bot. Every day we're working harder to improve it. It's taken a lot of our time, but we knew it would initially to build it out. It's going to take a bit of time before we have it exactly where we want it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're feeding it as much information as we can regarding football. We're using multiple sources to feed this information. And I think it just comes down to sort of tinkering it until we feel confident with the output. Even once it gives us the results, we still take that back in house and then we reanalyze it again until we're sort of all happy with what it's producing.
Yeah, for sure. And with regards to the sports betting AI software called the Bettors Blueprint in the back end, you are also using it for horse racing as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, the more data sources and stuff like that. Why do you like using it? Because at first there was reservations from us all, thinking like, is sports betting AI software going to actually help us and save us time? And I found it super impressive, and being honest with you. But
Yeah.
what's your thoughts specifically then for the horse racing? Has it saved you time and
Oh,
helped
definitely.
you make decisions you probably didn't?
Yeah, there's a few things. Obviously, the main one is what you've mentioned is time. It does save so much time, how quickly it can crunch the data. Obviously,
Yeah.
with that time being saved, it frees us up to do other things. So for me personally, I'm managing to watch a lot more races back than I was before. Obviously,
Yeah.
I used to spend a lot of time looking at the stats, monitoring the markets really through the morning. Now, with all this information, it all goes into our system, and it just saves all that time, which is just brilliant. But yeah, it works out the predictions, but we still take that back in house and we have a look at it. We don't completely rely on it. I think that's the key to it. I think some people, they hear like AI and they just think that's going to solve everything, like it's going to produce a winning bet every day. Like that's not how it's going to work. You have to sort of put your expertise, your knowledge with it, and then come to the final bet. Why I personally like it as well, I feel like it can find you value bets that you sometimes you wouldn't normally recognize,
Yeah. I'm loving your dark horses selections and your outsider selections of where it's finding gaps in the market through via betting patterns that it's saying this horse should not be 25-1. It's a 12-1 shot, and you're getting double the price of what it is. And you're thinking to yourself, I don't know, there's 9, 10 runners, or there might be 17 runners and it's paying top 4, or it might be one of them races where some of the extra place bookmakers, normally Sky Bet, Betfair, Bet365, they've got an offer on where they're paying the first 6 places or the first 5 places home. And you're finding a horse in there that's a big price that you probably would have overlooked because you might think there's a horse got a better chance of winning the race.
Yeah.
But at 25-1 shot as being an each way shout, that sports betting AI software is providing you that information that you probably would have overlooked.
Yeah. Without a doubt. One of the ones I like is place chance. So it basically, you feed the information and then you get back a percentage of what it feels the chance of it placing is. Then it obviously puts that against the price that it is to place. Obviously, sometimes there's not going to be value there. Sometimes there is clear value there. And like you say, sometimes if you're betting in a race with like a Premier handicap with 16 runners and more, you're getting like 4 places. and it can throw up like a sort of like a 3-1 to place chance,
Yeah.
which is like perfect. Yeah. So yeah, you can use it to find the bet that you want to back as well, that you feel comfortable
Yeah.
betting on. Which that's what I think is
Yeah.
great about it. The more information you put in, the more you're going to get out of it, basically.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, for the viewers, we've got a little announcement to make. So, the Bettors blueprint at present is an in-house AI gambling bot, and we've been that impressive with the output of what it's give, even though we still get the information and then we make our own minds up via watching the races. We're actually setting up a brand called Sports Picks AI. And what that is that's using, it's just on the AI, solely on the AI of what that kind of predicts will win the race. And we're going to choose what we believe is going to be, let's say it might give us 15 runners that we think are overpriced, that we might then choose the best 10 out of them. And it's going to be a completely different brand because this is mainly driven via the AI bot that's going to be creating it. But there's quite a few people and followers and fans and people that have come on messaging us to saying, are you ever going to look at doing AI betting predictions? Some people prefer than following, let's say, Joe or Dave or myself or my brother David, giving the tips. They feel that there's human error that comes into it and our judgment. We might be betting with our heart and not with our head. And AI might be able to give a better output. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't think it does personally. I think us adding the layer of being, well, it was unlucky last time out, so I can forget that run. Well, AI can't do certain things like that. It's very black and white in the way that it works.
Yeah.
It certainly finds value in quite a lot of selections. Make sure you follow. So we've got the Twitter account, Sports Picks AI. It is absolutely brand new. It got set up last night. We had the little board meeting internally and we said, do you know what? If people want AI betting tips, let's provide them with that. We're still going to be around ourselves. We're still actually using the AI software that called the Bettors Blueprint in-house to supercharge us. But can you add anything further onto that about the Sports Picks AI, Joe?
Yeah. So what I would say with it is obviously it's in early stages with this. Like
Yeah,
we are really excited about it. It's going to start producing daily tips from it. We're going to start off with just sort of one or two. We'll be obviously tracking the profit and loss on them. But yeah, we're still tinkering with it. We're still making it. We still feel we can get it even better than it is now. But it's something to be seriously excited about.
yeah, for sure. So let us know in the comments what your thoughts are about using sports betting AI software. Are you using ChatGPT? Are you using Gemini from Google? Are you using any other open AI type bots yourself to do with trying to help with your predictions for football betting or horse racing? We're certainly trying to use it to enhance the way that we're trying to do our predictions to get better profits for punters that are following us. So yeah, let us know. Comment. Let us know whether you're using sports AI software for any bets moving forward.